Rachel Summers, the daughter of the all-powerful Jean Grey and the other one, Scott Summers. What can she actually do in the Marvel Future Fight? That is the biggest question right now. Is she worth the package? Can she achieve anything more than Shaolin in this game? So guys, today we're going to be testing her in the World Boss Ultimate Autoplay timeline battle. We're going to give her some proper testing to see if she can achieve something good in this game. So with that said, guys, let's get started right now. What's going on? I am Starco Gaming and welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, if it's your first time here or you haven't done it yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell, the notification bell for more amazing Marvel Future Fight video. So guys, today I want to, before we go in this character review, I want to say a big thank you to Memu App Player for sponsoring this video. Guys, if you want to play Marvel Future Fight on PC, Memu App Players is the #1 Android emulator on the market right now. I said the same thing about BlueStacks a while ago, but BlueStack is going into the trash right now. The problems with BlueStacks are terrible, and I went back to my old love. And then we get a sponsorship. Memu App Players. Now to install Memu App Players, it's pretty simple, guys. You go in the description below the video, click on the link next to Out to play Marvel Future Fight on PC. Then once you reach that page, you click download the game. Pretty much, it's that simple. So again, guys, thanks to Memu App Player for this amazing sponsorship. With that said, we are now ready to play, well, to talk about Rachel Summers. So what we're gonna do here, guys, we're gonna start showing up our build. You're gonna see it's pretty average build. Then we're gonna show some gameplay. Then we'll summarize, our performances. That is pretty much what we're gonna be doing here. So first, stats. Max cooldown, max ignore defense, max critical damage. Over the cap for critical rate, she only needs 45%. By the way, guys, 125% attack speed, 28,735 energy tech. If we go here with the special ability, you have Phoenix Force. Applied to self, increase fire damage by 3%, energy tech by 5%. And by the way, I got Ghost Panther in the team, so I get an extra 50% fire damage here. Then you got here, apply to self, movement speed increase by 3%. So those are the stats she has equipped. Euro, we have some 4 5 stars. Euro, nothing really optimal. Gears 20, she's still level 60. We're really going into that as, oh man, I just got Rachel Summers. Is she worth it? That's really the vision we have in this video. Skills, they are all maxed out. We're gonna check the skills in a minute. Incident type level, it's rank 1. ISO set, a set bonus stage 6 in effects. Power of Angry Hulk, so we get 8.5% of attack, 7.7% attack speed. All defense critical rate 8.5%, and your defense 8.1%. And the proc on it, activation rate 12% chance when attacking, 20% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 60 seconds. Obelisk, we have a regular critical damage plus proc, so 36.5% critical damage with 180% damage proc, and she has no uniform because she's just a new character. Now if we look at the skills, first you have the tier 2 passive here. Tier 2 passive, applied to self, increase skill damage by 30%, bonus damage by 15%, increase guaranteed dodge rate by 40%, which is not bad. 35% chance to penetrate with super armor and all damage immune, that's quite low. At 35% usually is just, you're screwed. You're screwed if you have to first choose something to get a win or something like that. Tier 1 passive, applied to self, immunity to charm effect, immunity to dominance of spirit effect, and 70% chance to become immune to mind damage. So she is supposed to be solid against mind damage. That yet to be tested in the PvP section. Leadership is pretty crap. Increased mind resist by 40%. Could actually be good to go with this one. I don't know if it's stacked with the become immune to mind damage, but that can reduce damage if you're trying to build her for online conquest, for example, to counter mind damage team. That could actually kind of work. Now, if we look at her skills, the first skill, defense down, does not work on Wall Boss Ultimate. Second skill, defense down, does not work on Wall Boss Ultimate. Third skill, good shallow skill because bind, fear, stun does not work against Wall Boss Ultimate. You get the pattern here. And then we got some elemental damage again, decreased fire resist, all defense down, all those things don't work against Wall Boss Ultimate. Now you get mind control plus damage received increased by 10%, and that I do not believe it works against Wall Boss Ultimate either because there's no ignore immunity on the skills. And then you get a fifth skill, again, decrease resist, does not work against Wall Boss Ultimate, but we get a heal, 50% max HP recovery, which is quite useful. And we get increased all attack by 30%, all speed by 1%, and critical rate by 30% for 10 seconds with a cooldown time of 20 seconds. So you can keep up that critical rate up at all time. So that's why you only need 45% critical rate on your character, pretty much. So that's pretty much the skills. We're gonna see a little bit more of those skills in action. It's been a while since I actually played her, so I might be rusty when we first jump in Wall Boss Ultimate. So before we jump in Wall Boss Ultimate, we're gonna go in the story mode, guys. We're gonna try her on autoplay here. That's the team. We have Nick Fury lead, which is giving her 50% increase of all attack. Plus you have Ghost Panther team up. Wow, I cannot find my words. Which give her a 45% increased damage against super villain characters and 50% increase of fire damage for fourth and fifth skill. So let's start that and let's take a quick look at what she can actually do on autoplay. Here what I'm looking at, guys, is that our HP stay above 80% at the end of the run and that she cleared this under a minute. Those are the two things I'm looking at in this mission. Those are the two things I'm looking at when I test character in 13.1. That's what I want. I want a clear time around 45%. I want good survivability on autoplay. Those are the only thing that matters when you test autoplay here. Because if she end up with close to full HP at the end, that means her survivability on autoplay along conquest is not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be bad, it's gonna be all decent. So if she can finish like that, I will be happy for that. So far she's doing pretty good. It looks like her fifth skill, fourth skill, number one skill used, third skill, then fifth skill. So the skill rotation is actually pretty decent. You can see she does not take damage. So this is actually a pretty solid AI play here. So which mean that in Alliance Conquest she is not going to be that bad, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. Talking about Alliance Conquest, maybe we have it enabled right now. I want to go see. I don't know what time is it. Oh, we are in battle phase, but we're locked everywhere, so I can actually test it. Nice job, BH40. Nice job keeping me from doing my testing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump in timeline battle. We're gonna find somebody on my friend list that's at the bottom, so we can actually face a team that's similar to what we will actually face if we go. Not that, obviously. If we go in Alliance Conquest, that's pretty much the content we're going to test like that. That is perfect. That is a team about the same level of Rachel Summers. So if we can actually beat that, that means she can actually have some usefulness in Alliance Conquest. So let's go in there. Let's fight this. we're gonna switch to her right away, and we're gonna let it play on autoplay so we can actually have an idea of how she does on autoplay. So you see me smashing the button, and there we go. So she started with the first kill, which doesn't seem so bad. She took a little bit of damage from tier 2 Captain America Endgame, but that's not bad at all. Here she beat Nick Fury, which Nick Fury is not a bad tier 2 characters, but got smacked like a hoe by Iron Man. So that last one was a little bit disappointing. She had no survivability for Iron Man. So if she faces a character that can enter iframe really fast, it looks like she's gonna get smashed to the ground. But if she can actually have time to use iframe or immunity to all damage before the characters enter to iframe, she will beat the characters she's actually facing. She's not going to be a character to face tier 3 characters. That we already know that. But now I want to test her out against Jean Grey. That's the next thing I want to do because her damage resist, her mine resist, and all that stuff. I want to test that out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find somebody that has Jean Grey but not too strong. Jean Grey has lead because for the rest we're just gonna get smacked. So that is the perfect setup. We're gonna change the team here. We're gonna bring a team because if I actually go to try to counter Jean Grey, what I'm gonna do as a player, it's that I'm gonna put her lead for the mine resist. Then I'm gonna bring my boy Cyclops in there, obviously for the 50% less damage received. Then I'm gonna put Gila in there. Now we gotta find Gila in that list. Here for even more damage reduction for people who don't know this trick. If you look at the uniform effect, 15% damage received from superhero characters decrease and increase the damage dealt. So that's actually a good setup. If we were facing a combat character, it will even be stronger because of the enhancement level you have here. Enhancement level, the 32.5% damage decrease from combat type. Well, that kind of fixes it pretty much. So that's the team we're gonna try here, and I kind of want to see the amount of damage that Jean Grey will be able to get on Rachel Summers. So the mom is gonna try to murder the daughter. Now let's see if she can actually do it. Now probably, I'm pretty sure she can, but I kind of want to do testing on that damage output here. You can see the mine resistance, not really. Oh, mine immunity pop, but there's still other skills, a lot of energy attack there. So she's not gonna be a good counter because all those mine attacker also have good energy damage, and yes, those mine abilities are not gonna damage much, but once you reach that well, that energy attack that comes into that part is gonna murder Rachel Summers. So she's not gonna be a good counter for that, in my opinion. Now, if you guys did different testing and you actually found another niche than you know, just some Alliance Conquest gameplay for Rachel Summers in PvP, please let me know. Please let me know so we can actually, you know, help people a little bit more. Next, we're gonna jump into World Boss Ultimate. World Boss Ultimate. We're gonna try all three of them that can actually be useful. We have Corvus Glaive. Obviously, we're not gonna finish the clear because we just want to test it. So we're gonna go Corvus Glaive. We're gonna set a stage 30, no strikers. She does not have ignore dodge, no strikers. We're just gonna give her the lead, the team that we talk about, which is Nick Fury. So we're gonna find Nick Fury first. Nick Fury with Blast, Rachel Summers, and Universal. We want Ghost Panther. So that's the thing. We're gonna try without strikers. That's gonna be hurtful because well, no ignore dodge, but I do want to try all of the three World Boss Ultimate stage 30 without strikers to see where she actually perform in them. If she can't perform well without strikers at 30, that means she can easily clear 40 plus of those 3 wall boss ultimate. So that's kind of the comparison I want to put in here without that defense down from Striker or that in-or dodge from Striker. So obviously we're going to put that because of increased damage. I'm going to test a little bit. She seems to not be doing so bad. Honestly, I don't know the skill rotation, so it's quite interesting. But her damage is actually pretty decent so far. So here, yeah, decent. Now you want to sync your proc on the 5th skill, plus you want to heal with that 5th skill, obviously. So now we're gonna go through that annoying shit, right? Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna test if the mind control actually work. I forgot about that. I forgot. I think it was the 4th skill or the 5th skill. I don't remember. Let's see. 4th skill here. No, 4th skill did not mind control this guy. 5th skill did not mind control this guy, so no mind control working here. Obviously. But she has her own healing, which is actually quite awesome because even if she takes a little bit of damage, she can actually just run around and, you know, counter that damage. And obviously, you want to try to stay out arm's way as much as possible. Both the 4th skill and the 5th skill actually do quite a good amount of damage with that proc. So it's actually pretty solid to use either one of them for that proc, but you are safer using that 5th skill. A lot safer with the proc. And also the 3rd skill can actually help trigger the proc. I forgot about that one. Not bad. Nah, I missed triggering the proc, but she's doing pretty decent here. Anybody that clear the first phase with at least 2 minutes 30 left on the timer for the phase transition can actually beat Carver's Glaive in time. So that's pretty much the objective we had today here, and she's actually getting the job done. Survivability is not bad. Damage output without ignore dodge strikers is actually getting there. That is the part I'm actually impressed, because without ignore dodge strikers, being able to do a stage 30 with characters that being categorized average character, that's actually pretty decent. That is actually pretty decent. Now I'm just smashing button though. But she's gonna get guard broken a lot here. That part's gonna blow. Now here we're not gonna switch. I really want to see if she actually take damage. How are we gonna counter that? You know, how are we gonna heal back from it? Okay, apparently I cannot get a proc now. So the damage really went down here. But with the way it went in the first way, here I screw up. Anyway, with the way it went into the first phase, you know, the first 7 bars, I can tell you she can clear Corvus about stage 50 with good strikers, with good luck. So this is actually better than I expected. It is a much better than I expected with the current build that we have. Now we're gonna do the same test with Cool 30. Cool resistance is a lot stronger, especially against elemental damage. So that one is gonna be even more interesting to see if she can do it or not. Now, if she cannot do 30, she can do 25, for example. That'll mean Coal 40, but she can do Coal 30 without strikers. That will mean she can go up to about Coal 45 to 50, which will actually be pretty decent. But we gotta do the testing first, obviously. So let's see what kind of damage we're gonna get here if we can get a proc. The damage is actually not bad, but the CC is pretty bad. It's not a perfect fight here because we do have the Blade Twister. Blade Twister with a character like that might not be optimal. That might not be optimal at all. But the damage is on par with what we actually need here to beat it in time. Now the proc is not on par though. The proc is definitely not a good skill. I'm gonna try to get it on 4th skill. There we go. Basically, if we can get this guy to 13 bar, or close to 13 bar, by the first minute in the fight, that means we can actually beat him. Well, the stage can be beaten with the time we actually have. But here it seems a little bit short. So my opinion here, and survivability is not bad, except that I got hit by a bleed here. But other than that, survivability is pretty decent. So my guess here is that she could probably do cool 40. Cool 40, which is actually quite decent for most characters. Most characters cannot even do cool 40. Well, at least with my raid level. Here in Daika took some bleed damage, but that gives a little bit an idea of what she can actually do against cool. So cool 40 will actually be what she can do. And like I said, this is a stage that non-meta characters cannot do cool 40. So it's actually pretty decent. It's better than I expected. Again, next one we're gonna test is this guy, stage 32, and we're gonna see. This one should be a lot better. In my opinion, this is gonna be the place she's gonna shine. She should be able to murder a body mob without too much problems because she got elemental damage and she got a buff for that elemental damage with the Ghost Panther being the team too. So I really think that is the fight. That is the place where she's gonna shine. I think that with what I seen on Nicole, what I seen on Corvus, I think she could potentially go over stage 50 here. Oh yeah, easy. Look at this damage. This damage is really better than what we've seen on the other fights, obviously. The objective usually here is to trigger the first purple face with about 4 minutes left. If you can do that, you're good. And see, we already pull it, and it looks like we actually mind control him. I'm not sure. It looks like it. So she can definitely do with very much ease do a Bunny 50 plus without a single prompt. We're probably going to be testing her on a Bunny 60 tonight on the stream or 55. Well, test where she can actually do. By the way, guys, we stream every single day, 7 p.m. Pacific time, pretty much. So if you never stopped by our stream, well, now you know. We always show amazing gameplay there, but I gotta be honest, guys. I thought she was a lot crappier than that. I really thought she was a lot crappier than that. I did not expect her to be able to perform like that with a normal obelisk. Obviously, this is not ultimate testing for Wall Boss Ultimate because I saved that for my live stream. But stage 30, no strikers, even though we're using very strong team, there's no defense down being applied. There is nothing like that. It's pure damage from the team up and from her right in place. So I have to say that I'm quite impressed with the amount of damage she can do with this current build in Wall Boss Ultimate. Now, if we actually get her to level 70, gear 25 with the CTP of Energy or CTP of Rage, I think she could do Corvus 60, Cole 50, and a Bonnie between 60 and 70, which is actually quite impressive for a character that everybody been claiming that she cannot get the job done. So overall, she's going to be a pretty average character for Island Conquest. Very strong character, so Shadowland with all that defense down, she's going to murder Shadowland. Wall Boss Ultimate, she is way above average for Wall Boss Ultimate. Not a meta for Wall Boss Ultimate, but if you're looking at a good character, if you don't have all the metas yet, she's definitely worth the investment. So overall, guys, I think she is a character that will be worth recruiting. Now, is she worth the amount of the package? I don't remember the price salary. I think it's 4,500 crystal. That one I'm not sure. I'm not sure she's worth that amount of crystal. But if you do have the crystal and you say, will I use her when I recruit her? Well, yes, you will have usability for her. In my opinion, I think she deserves to be used. She's not going to be The level of Emma Frost is not going to be the level of Psylocke, but she's going to be a very, very, very strong character. I think that World Boss Ultimate Shadowland wise, she's going to be very, very close to the Human Torch level, in my opinion. Now, maybe a little bit less, but close to that. That's how I see her. So, guys, that's pretty much all we had to talk about today with our girl Rachel Summers. Again, guys, we have plenty of links in the description below the video, so always make sure to check the description. A link out to play Marvel Future Fight on PC. We have linked to a bunch of playlists and stuff like that, so make sure to check the link in the description below the video, guys, for all the possible information. Don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content, and if you want more amazing Marvel Future Fight content. And guys, I will see you next time.